Hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Beast Mysteries. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a recent video that's been floating around the internet for about the past couple months, and it is about the strange screams that have been recorded in Ontario. Before we get into that, the Bigfoot Quest for the Wildman GoFundMe campaign is still alive. There's a link down below in the description if you wish to donate to that film project. We've had quite a few donations so far, and quite a few since the last upload here on Mountain Beast Mysteries, which is awesome. So thank you to all those people who are helping out with that. So these Ontario screams that have been recorded, a lot of people are claiming that it is from a Bigfoot-like creature. People suspect it's from a Bigfoot-like creature. Some people are saying it sounds very wolf-like. And, in my honest opinion, I'll just say right off the bat here, I think it's a wolf. And if you listen to the audio clip, if you listen to it with headphones on and you turn up the volume, especially with the first call that you hear, I think it's at about the 4-second mark, it really just sounds like a wolf. And as the calls go on, they seem to be a little bit more, growl-like and grungy. But if you go off that first call, it does really just sound like a wolf. So just based on that, that's what I'm going to say that I believe it is. Obviously, because we can't see what kind of creature it is, I could be wrong. I'm not a biologist, but I did do some poking around to try and determine what animal it mostly sounds like, and I think it's a wolf. Now, animals will make different calls based on what kind of situation they're in, and every wolf is different. They're not going to have the same tones, but this is what I'm kind of leaning more towards. If you want to listen to the original audio, there is a link down below in the description. I'm not going to play the video here because I don't have permission to, but have a look, have a listen, put your headphones on, and let me know what you guys think it is. A lot of people are saying wolf, and I agree with that. I don't think it's a Bigfoot. However, another interesting fact that I would like to bring up is this audio clip. It was recorded near Sioux Lookout, about 45 kilometers away. Now, I'm not sure which direction from Sioux Lookout it was recorded at, but if you look here on Google Earth, just over 113 kilometers to the north of Sioux Lookout is Snellgrove Lake. And if you're not familiar with Snellgrove Lake, that is a location that was featured in a Monster Quest episode where, these Bigfoot researchers, including Jeff Meldrum, were at, where this cabin was, having this crazy Sasquatch activity, to the point where it was almost like Ape Canyon-like activity, where the cabin was getting attacked and getting rocks thrown at it. Not like huge rocks like the Ape Canyon story, but smaller pebbles and stones were being thrown at the cabin. I was listening to an interview on Sasquatch Chronicles about that, where, the one gentleman who was in the cabin reported that, it sounded like these creatures were on top of the cabin, basically trying to get in. But yeah, if you want to learn more about that, I recommend looking up the Sasquatch Chronicles episode where one of these individuals who was at the cabin is interviewed. It's very crazy stuff, very, very interesting. And, I'm sure you could find the actual episode of Monster Quest on YouTube. There's a lot of episodes of that that keep popping up. Very interesting, not too far away. I mean, if these sounds were recorded 45 kilometers north of Sioux Lookout, that's even closer to Snellgrove Lake. So that whole area in Ontario, like north of Kenora, is just pure wilderness. Just absolutely beautiful and full of timber and beautiful lakes, and it's very easy to find a secluded area. And if you're a Sasquatch, it would be the perfect area, to hide out and to remain hidden from people. So it doesn't just happen out west, in the Pacific Northwest and in the Rocky Mountains. There's lots of stuff that goes on out east as well, and there's lots of untouched wilderness in the east. But back to the audio and my thoughts on that. I'm going to go with it just being a wolf. Some of the calls do sound a bit more grungy, like I said, and a bit more guttural, but that first one definitely sounds like a wolf to me. This clip also did kind of remind me of the audio clip that I featured in my Wildman, the Bigfoot Odyssey documentary, the one that was recorded at Ram River Falls. You get these very interesting higher pitched whoops and screams, but then in between those calls you get these really low pitched guttural growls. They sound like growls or roars that aren't very dog-like. So I don't know, I guess some of the higher pitched calls could be something like a wolf, but I can't really explain the growls. They do sound kind of strange. I'll play that clip here again to kind of refresh your guys' memory, and you can hear what I'm talking about. So you can see how like the timing of the calls is kind of similar to this Ontario clip, but they do sound a little bit different. I mean, the higher pitch ones, like I said, do sound kind of wolf-like, but the lower pitch growls and roars are kind of weird. And this is near Ram River Falls, like a huge Bigfoot hotspot. Also an area that is, you know, crawling with wolves. They're all over the place in that area. I've seen them crossing the road, like driving at night. So there are plenty of wolves in that area too. Lots of animals that can make lots of strange noises. And these animals will also make different noises, you know, based on what kind of situation they're in. You know, are they in distress? Are they mating? Are they just trying to communicate long range? I don't know. But I do know that every animal can make, you know, a series of different noises based on what it is doing and what sort of situation it is in. And, you know, every animal's different too. Not every wolf is the same. Not every wolf is going to sound the same. They're going to have different tones. But I would like to know what you guys think about this. Do you think it's a Sasquatch? Do you think it's a wolf? Do you think it's a bear? Do you think it's, you know, a big cat? I would like to hear what you guys think. So let me know down in the comments. I've had so many requests in the last month to, you know, share my thoughts on this video. So I finally decided to cave in and let you guys know what I think about it. So these are just my thoughts and my opinions. I am not, like I said, a biologist or a wildlife biologist or an expert in wildlife, but you guys asked for it. So I guess I should also mention as well that the people recording it, people behind the camera, I feel like they genuinely just don't know what they're recording. You know, I don't think they're trying to fool anyone, obviously. They seem like genuine, honest people that were just out, and obviously they heard some weird noises and started recording. I don't think they're trying to fool anybody into it being like a Sasquatch or anything like that. I think they just captured some really interesting noises and wanted to share them with the world. But yeah, that's about all I have to say about this video. I'm leaning towards it being a wolf. So that's that. Again, the Bigfoot Quest for the Wildman GoFundMe campaign is live. The link is down below in the description if you're looking to fund that 3-part series for YouTube. Have a look at that page, and every donation helps. Like I said before, we've been getting quite a few donations from quite a few different people, and it's greatly appreciated. And I think this is going to be probably the best production on the Mountain Beast Mysteries channel to date. The Spreadshirt t-shirt shop is also a great way to support the channel and to help fund that film series. The link for that is also down below in the description. Supernatural Sasquatch Part 2 is going to be live this month, and then I have another very fun Bigfoot project that I'm planning to release right before Christmas. And it's going to be something a little different, but it's going to be very exciting and hopefully really fun for you guys to watch. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching this episode of Mountain Beast Mysteries. We'll see you next time.